just to add more to what I'm trying to do with this YouTube channel is I'm really trying to spark a call to action that and end the statement that this is just the way the world is. And as I said, why are we asking people who can't function with the cruelty and the hate in the world, instead of asking them to explain why life is unfair to them? Why let's answer the question of why can't we change the world to be what we need it to be? Why can't we self-improve to be a part of a world we want to be a part of? Like sure, people may have a past and such, but how come we can't move past that? How come we have things and have people go in and put shit in your life to make sure you can't come back from it? And that's what people do. People don't want to see you do well. So what we need to do is to take that away. Not the preventing people from doing things, but preventing it having a long-term effect on your life. That's what we need to do. We do not need to accept things that happen just because that's the way the world is. Why can't it be different? Why can't some things become obsolete? Why? There are people who start things to hurt and upset people on purpose. And we know this. This is what we as humans do. We tear down what we don't understand. And that is a scientific fact. And I will explain it with the scientific fact that I learned. You know when you see something cute and you have that urge to just squeeze it and pinch it and you say, oh, I just want to eat it up? That is actually a human condition because we have no way of coping with seeing something cute or various other things. We have no way to cope with it, so our brain is telling us with this urge to destroy it because our brain can't comprehend it. And that is actually a thing. Like that cute aggression thing it's an actual thing. I learned about it on the I Fucking Love Science page on Facebook. That's a great page. I will be sharing it in many of my videos. But yeah, so I mean, humans are conditioned to destroy what they don't understand and can't cope with. As a society and as a people, that is unique to our species. So, as I'm saying, there are people who start things to upset and hurt other people. For example, like my friend's ex-boyfriend has posted a picture as his Facebook profile, a photo of her and her new boyfriend. Facebook will not take it down because it's not considered offensive and it's not doing any harm. Well, really, no. What it's doing is it's upsetting them. Her boyfriend is enraged, can't do anything about it, and yeah, because that's the thing, is even you're doing something to someone, that person has family and loved ones who are trying to help them get through things, and they can't. You've got a lot of people who can't do anything about it, who are frustrated with themselves, and they're just like, this is just how the world is, we can't do anything about it. Why the fuck not? When things happen to us, we can't defend ourselves, and that's the fact that hurts, is there's nothing we can do. So, and it also affects our loved ones as well. And many things happen. And I will be sharing in later videos things that happen to teenage girls that, once again, we should change how it affects them. And that should be the change we make. We can't eliminate problems, but we can damn well change what it does to people. And that's perfectly within our power. Because then we don't need our loved ones worrying about what's going to happen to us. Because if one person's done it, another person will. So that's why I feel like with the documentation system of just so you don't have to run loops through other people and you don't want to participate. Because that's the thing, 90% of the things that go on with people as far as drama and shit, that person's not actually participating in. They want away from it. So documentation would be a safe way to say, let's change this. No, this has been resolved. They can bring it up as much as they want, but this is the agreement we have. The end. so it can't affect you. Because I feel like that would prevent discrimination, like in workplaces and other things in social aspects. Because it would prevent discrimination. It's like, no, this has been resolved. They will always say this, but this is the agreement we came to understand. So that it can't damage your life further. But we need to stop saying cruelty and hate will always be there in the world. What we need to say and do is to make a way that cruelty and hate doesn't matter. It can still occur, but we need to prevent its power and what it can affect on people. We also, we need to preach, love and peace and shit. We have to. Many things are within our nature, but we need to change. The world needs to change. We all need to change. And I feel by doing so, we can take a lot of people, with anxiety and depression and all these aspects of, the pressures in the world, make those pressures obsolete. And we will take a lot of people from the proverbial and some away from the literal edge they feel they are standing on. We could prevent so much with this. So as I said, I'm just trying to spark a call to action and have people think about what they do and just bring things further and bring our own personal power back, our individual control of our lives. Because that's the thing is, when people do things to you and you can't defend yourself and there's nothing you can do about it and it's popular opinion, because here's the thing, I could say something about someone else, and as long as I can get to more people before the person I'm saying it about can, I win. I win by numbers. And that's just it. And that's all it would take. But that's not fair. And why would that have to always affect that person for the rest of their lives? No. Take that away. Don't prevent the action. Just make it a waste of time to do the action. So that it would be better to be a loving and happy person in life. This is what the message I want out there. This is what I want to change. This is what I feel my purpose is. To express what happens to the average person. The average person. I'm not the first one in history to go through these things. I'm not the last. I'm not the only one to have things go to this degree either. There are billions of people in this world. I am sure I am not the only one who is sick of it. I want to make a change, and that's what I'm doing.